Okay. Alright. I just done a video and my man scared me. I'm redoing this video because I pressed play and I'm just talking and I press record. Was not recording. I hate that when that happens. Oh, it discourages me from ever doing a video. I'm going to try to splice them two together because I know it's still there and everything. Anyway, I was saying that I don't know why things happen, okay? I really don't. So, I looked high and low why a witch would visit me. Why anything would visit me. Why would I know stuff? Why would I, see stuff and nobody else sees? Like I said, I had many hours of therapy, all kinds of stuff, and I can't put my finger on it. I really can't. Oh, I love the smell of this perfume, this body mist. It's Vanilla Kiss, Pink Vanilla Kiss by Body Fantasies. See that? I don't know if you can see it. It's dark. I should just give up and go home right now. I want to do stuff with myself. Not stuff, okay? Let's get out of our gutter minds here. I mean, like, I want to read my spell books. I want to do stuff, but I don't have the, what do you call it? Oh God, you're screaming at me and I can't hear you. Integrity. I don't have the will, the gumption. Oh God, it's right there on the tip of my tongue. I don't have the will to do my spell work or anything. It's like, okay, I'm just going to sit here until I die. I don't know, man. I get lost for words. And sometimes I'm like, oh man, I'm going to do a video and stuff. And then I sit here, I'm like, don't know what to do. Oh my God, and I try what Pucha Studios say. I tried to do what they say. But I can't get it into my brain come out. I couldn't get it together. What is that word? Oh my God, it's going to drive me crazy. What is that word called? I have no clue what I'm trying to say. See, that's why I'm like, well, I'm not going to make this video. I'm feeling my scar. I have a scar up here that goes all the way around here. See, look. This right here. Wait. See that scar? It goes all the way around where I had open brain surgery back when I was 16. I told this story before, but all those new people, and I erased that video, and I had brain surgery when I was 16 because I fell out of a train. That's one thing I could talk about. But it goes all the way, let's see. You see it back in here? You see it? It goes from here all the way around to this side. They opened up my skull and they took out blood clot because I fell out of the L train. Because it said in neon, don't lean on the doors because they will open. But my big ass ignorant self didn't pay no attention to that. But the train was crowded, okay? The train was crowded. So I was like standing this close to the, I was skinny back then. And I have a picture of me being skinny with blonde hair. I don't know where it's at. But anyway, I was holding my books, and I was, you know, in the train, you know how it moves like this, and there's only standing room. And, like, the train was moving and stuff, and I was trying to stay away from the doors. Well, the train come around the curve, and when the train come around the curve, the wheel got derailed. And the studies show that the wheel has been derailed, and they said that I was standing on top, on the outside of the train, and there was no way I was standing outside on top of a train going to school. I don't climb up there, okay? I'm not a monkey. I don't climb on stuff. I never did. I may have been a tomboy and stuff and try to climb a tree, but I climb a tree this tall, this far from the ground. Ooh, big tomboy am I, right? But, there's no way you can get up on top of the train without a conductor seeing you or whatever, because there was some kids that were trying to get up there one time, and I swear the train, okay, here's the top of the train. Here is the tunnels that the train goes through. There is no spot, even if I was skinny, tiny, little, tiny person, you cannot get into that space. There's no way, because there's a bridge, a tunnel, every other stop, okay? So there's no way I can stand on top of there. And I'm not going to make the train stop when I'm going to school. So I don't know what happened. So when they came around the corner, it derailed, but it was still going. When one wheel derails, the train still goes. It keeps on going because there's a lot of wheels under the L train. Look it up. And when it come around the curve, and like it jolted. So I went backwards, the doors went zoop, and it was still running. The train was still going when I exited backwards. I had my history book, and I had my science book, and I had my math book in my arms, because I did not have a backpack or anything, because my mom was poor, okay? So I had those books, and the only thing I had in my arms was my purse. My books went flying, my purse, like everything, like, you know, like you fall out of a train. Now, I didn't fall out down, I fell out across the platform. See, there's like a train here, a platform, another train. So a platform is like ground level. When you go over ground, you go up in a bridge. But that ain't for like miles and miles almost to the city. But I wasn't heading towards there. So there wouldn't be no above ground, okay? I was ground level. So here's a train, here's the ground, and over here is the other train. So I come up out of this train, and I fell out. But when I fall out, I was going out backwards like slow motion. When you're standing up this way, you're falling, okay? So I fell out of the train, standing up onto the platform. My books went flying. I tumbled and hit the poles like a pinball. Just do, 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 do. And I landed on the next tracks. And I landed there, and I felt the train coming. Another train. So in the meantime, me coming out, falling, and hitting all the poles like a pinball. See this little indent? Well, this is where they fixed my head, because it was flat. It was flat right here, like somebody stepped on it, like, just like if you made a Play-Doh figure, a round figure, and took a book and smashed one end of it, that's what my head looked like. And my hair was over here, and it was all full of blood. And I didn't have any broken bones or anything, but I landed on the next tracks. So in my theory, my mind, I was severed in half, but I wasn't. That's what was in my mind, that I didn't have any legs, so I can't get up off this tracks over here. But I happened to lean up, and I like from here, I just leaned up, and I saw the train coming down the other tracks. Okay, they were coming down this way. So I was like, well, I don't have any legs, so I laid back down. And when I laid back down, I felt somebody pull me up, because I had, what are those overalls? Overalls, you know, like you button them up right here and stuff. Overalls, you know what they are. I had overalls on because I loved overalls, and everybody called me hillbilly, but I didn't care. Okay, I was in Chicago, I didn't care. They picked me up by it. They picked me up. I could feel myself like floating, and then, you know, being set down on a hard spot. And the big gush of wind went by, like a big gush of wind, you know. And if you know what a gush of wind went by, and if you ever stand at the L train, and a gush of wind went by, and a train goes by, then you know what I'm talking about. But when that went by, and I thought, oh my God, it's so cold, so let me shut the window. And I didn't realize where I was at, okay? So in my mind, in my back of my mind, then I forgot that ever I had no legs. But I had legs. But my mind was saying I didn't when I was on the tracks. So in the back of my mind, my mom I remember my mom telling me to call me when you get to school, because she begged me not to go to school. She didn't want me to go. She was nervous. She was worried, everything. I didn't listen to her because all I was worried about was some stupid boy in a stupid math class, and I wasn't good at math at all, but he just transferred from another school, and he was beautiful as an angel that God sent down, and I was like, oh my God, I gotta go to that math class. And I didn't want to tell my mom, because she was like, you're not having no boyfriend until you're 18. And I was only 16. So there you go. There's that little age gap. And I wanted to listen to my mom, but I wanted to have this boy's number. I wanted to talk to him. I wanted to get to know him. I never saw him again, because I ended up in the hospital with brain surgery because of that train accident. I call it a train accident. Everybody says, like when I say I was in a train accident, they think I was in a train accident, like the train collided and had an accident. No, I fell out of a moving train. That's what happened. So when I laid there on that platform, I knew that my mom said, oh, I scratched myself. I knew my mom told me to call her when I get there to school. But I heard in my head, call me, call me, call me. So I got up really weak, and I was like, kind of, you know, like if you have when you pull off a drunk and you're like really weak and everything and have a bad headache, that's what I felt like. But I was not drunk. I was going to school. I got up and I went to go reach for the phone. You know the old phone booths that outside you can make a phone call and put a coin in? Those are the type. And you know that long silver cord attached to the phone body? Well, I had that into my hands, and they said, are you okay? I said, yeah, I have to call my mother. So when I fell back down, I fell down, and that phone, the silver cord, came out of the phone body. Okay, so I had the phone in my hand with the cord, and you know, because you can take those phone receivers and pull them out really easy. Okay, and I fell down like this, so I heard, call the ambulance, call somebody, blah blah blah, going on. So anyway, it seemed like 10 forevers that somebody called an ambulance. So these guys in white, I thought they were angels. I thought I was dead. I said, oh, well, you know, I had a good life, whatever. and they strapped me to this board because you have to go up the stairs in the train area. You go upstairs to go up on the street. So anyway, these guys in white, was sunny out and everything. When I took the train, it was raining. So I thought these were angels taking me up to heaven. And I was like, oh, are you an angel taking me to heaven? They said, yeah. So I was in this, they put me in the ambulance, and off to the hospital I went. And they were saying, what happened, what happened, what happened? So everything was going like out, 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 you know, just like I was fading. I was fading fast, but I had a grand mal seizure because I was fading and I had a grand mal seizure. If you ever know what grand mal seizure is, look it up. It's something that happens to you when you have some kind of brain issue. Okay, nobody knew my condition or what happened or anything. I was trying to tell them. I was flying and I crashed. That's all I can tell them because I couldn't think anymore. When I got to the hospital, they sat me up into the lobby because they didn't know what was going on. They were going through my purse. They said, is this your phone number? I said, yeah, call it. But I wasn't like, yeah, call it, you know, woohoo, you know. I was like this. Yeah, call it. I was fading within myself. I didn't know what was going on, okay? So I'm laying there, wherever I was at. I think I was in the lobby. And they made me call my mom. So they put the phone here, you know, those big clunky phones. And I said, Mom. And she says, yeah. I said, I didn't make it to school. And she goes, why? What happened? I can hear her, but like as if somebody was talking across the street, mumbling, like that. And I go, I didn't make it to school. She says, why? Where you at? I said, I'm in the hospital. And she says, why? And oh my God. And I said, I don't know. I said, I think the train crashed. She said, oh my God, what hospital? Put the nurse back on. So I handed the phone to her. And like I was falling in and out, but they were trying to keep me awake because they didn't know what was going on, you know? So, how you say, they told my mom what hospital I was in. They said, we don't know what happened, you know, something like that. So, my mom said, because it was like a far distance, length of a hospital that I was in a Swedish Covenant hospital. And from where I was at, it was, oh, I don't know, a long way. Hold on. Hello? Hey. Purity? Oh, well, get that. Oh, yeah. Oh, what, did it have a small or large? Okay. That's fine. Yeah. Small curd. Contain. Oh. Oh. Yeah, get the purity. Oh. I was gonna say, you might as well go ahead and get you a couple drinks. Yes? Oh, do you? Oh. Okay. Oh, purity is fine. Okay. Black cherry, what? Oh. Yeah. Oh my god. So, like, if you can get me some chips, that'd be great too. I don't know, like, I don't really care. Really? Yeah. Oh. Huh. Well. Yeah, well, there you go. Get 2 boxes that we have, like, make a lot of it and stuff. Okay? Okay. I don't know. Yeah. Alright. And get that if you want. Alright, well, bye, I love you. My man's at the store. Okay, anyway, my mom said that in the length of the hospital, she got there less than 5 minutes. I don't know how she got there, but she got there. Her, my sisters, my 2 brothers, everybody's at the hospital. And, so they couldn't figure out what was wrong with me or anything, or how it happened. So I thought my one sister that's now passed away for 18 years, I thought she was a nurse because she flipped back my hair, she seen my head, and she was ordering tests, EKG, EEG, CT scan, everything. She was ordering these, and so I thought it was a nurse. I grabbed her arm, I said, "Nurse," I said, "my head hurts." She goes, "Honey, I'm not the nurse, I'm your sister." And I was like, "Nurse," I said, "my head hurts." I said, "These lights hurt my eyes." She goes, "Honey, I'm your sister." And I'm like, huh. So I had a grand mal seizure again. This time, I threw up a bunch of blood, like the Exorcist throw up. And it was like really bad. It was like a whole bunch of blood because I remember seeing it. And I thought it was like a Kool-Aid fountain or something. And after, because I sat up and like I spewed like blood, so I leaned back, and then that's when they rushed me up to the to the ER, and they shaved my head and everything, you know. They ran a CAT scan and everything, and they said that, oh my God, she's got a blood clot the size of an orange, a smashed grapefruit. It was like right here on the side of my head. So they shaved my head, they cut me open from here to here, and they opened up my skull, the top of my skull, and they got the blood clot out. I'm telling this fast because I got 24 minutes in. I was on the phone call. I didn't pause it. I'm sorry. But this has only allowed me 32 minutes, so I have to talk fast. But anyway, I almost died. They gave me 50-50 chance of living. I was infantile. I had to learn how to eat, talk, walk, sleep, everything all over again. I had to learn who my company was, my family, everything. I had to learn everything all over again. I was like infantile. I had a big gigantic turban over my head of bandage. I had 2 drains. I had one here and one back here. There were 2 drains draining the rest of the blood off. And like it took me 3 years to get on my feet, and I graduated high school. For those who said bless you, thank you. Wait a minute. Anyway, wait. Oh my God. Thank you. Oh my God. Anyway. Oh. So, in that process of time that, you know, I had to go through therapy, physical therapy, and all this. And, I'm going to sneeze. I'm going to cut it short, but yeah, that's my, that would happen to me when I was 16. Because I'm going to sneeze, my nose is clogged up, and, all of a sudden there's a ray of dust. But yeah, I will talk more about this video, in another video when I'm not all clogged up. I have to take my Claritin, which my Claritin is in that little cabinet right over there. So I will see you all later. Hope you enjoyed this. It's all true. And we're done. Have fun. See you later. Bye.